Right, 27 December 2023, and today I've got a number of news stories to update you on, and I hope that you enjoyed your Christmas. It was a very, very hectic day for me, and I guess it was also a very, very hectic for all of you. So we're going to restart our program after I've taken a bit of a rest, and I'll give you all the important stories that are here in the press. The newspapers have restarted, and today we've got two newspapers. Then I'll give you more stories that are trending in Zimbabwe. So firstly, as you know, Chamisa has not been seen since the funeral in Mavuku, and we've been tracking that story. I've been asking here, where is Chamisa? And the answer has been given in the Newsday newspaper. It is a very, very worrying story that is in the Newsday, because what it shows is that people are starting to question the absence of Chamisa. Members of the party are starting to question the absence of Chamisa. So if you go to the newspaper, you will see that there's a story that says CCC on autopilot. So if you have access to the Newsday, you will see that story, and I'm going to show you here. And this story is concerning members now saying, where is Chamisa? And it says CCC autopilot among widening cracks. And members are here are saying, where is Chamisa? What is happening? And the answer was given by Chibaya. Chibaya has explained that Chamisa is not missing, but he's busy with something else. But he didn't say what it is. So that is the answer that he gave. Chamisa has not been seen anywhere, and party supporters who were expected to meet Chamisa have not met him. No one has seen Chamisa. No one can produce a video of where Chamisa is. And this is worrying a lot of party members. But Chibaya said Chamisa is fine, but he's busy with something else. So we'll see how that story goes. But as far as I'm concerned, something big has happened, and we're slowly seeing this playing out in the public. Members are also very, very worried about Chamisa. So that is the first story, and I will be following this. As I said, it is something that is very, very important. Then excavation work at Kariba is complete. That is also another story, and this is obviously to do with the long work that has been done at Kariba for the past 3 years. Then we also saw the story at Beitbridge. There's too much traffic at Beitbridge. If you're coming from South Africa, from Zimbabwe to South Africa, budget 2 to 3 days to cross back into South Africa. There's a big problem over there. Then we got to the Chronicle newspaper. So that was Newsday. We got to the Chronicle newspaper. And in the Chronicle newspaper, we have the story of Eric Moyo's burial. The plane that was carrying his mourners had to be sent to Harare. He was not able to land. They were not able to land in Bulawayo because of heavy rains. That is the story that we have here in the Chronicle newspaper. Then we had the story of the Bulawayo man, Manjekosi Dube, who committed suicide after killing his girlfriend at a lodge in Bulawayo. You can go to Gambakwe Media. We've covered that story extensively. We've got a story of cement. So these stories are coming from the Chronicle newspaper. Cement has become a problem. GDP has now reduced because the economy is failing to supply cement. After Tagure took over cement manufacturing in Zimbabwe, they are now failing to supply cement. And that has resulted in a GDP decrease of 6%. In fact, of 30% in the construction sector because of lack of cement. The economy is in a recession because of this, and this is becoming a very, very worrying development. Then with the issue of people who died, we've got two people who died. It's George Nyabinde and David George, who were buried this weekend. And then Mnangagwa refusing to hand back Zipra properties, 100 Zipra properties. So just hold on here a second. Let's see if we can get another newspaper here. Okay, so here it says CID and police members arrested in Victoria Falls while committing robberies. So a CIO member at Nkulumane in Bulawayo was found robbing in an armed robbery at Victoria Falls and was arrested. So the big story obviously is the story of Chamisa. Party members are now questioning where is Chamisa, and Chibaya has explained that he's busy with something else, but he has not said what it is. Then this story of cement, the economy being unable to function because of lack of cement, and GDP reducing the construction sector by 30% is massive. Massive. Tagwire has taken over in that sector, but has failed to make it work. So these three cement producers, Sino Cement, Kaya Cement, and PPC Cement, they are only producing 2.6 million tons. And I think the requirement is on 10 million tons, and they're failing to do so, which has resulted in this massive decline of the economy. And then, obviously, as I said, Zipra, they have identified their properties, 100 properties, and they've sent it to Mnangagwa, the list. And Mnangagwa is refusing to give them their properties. This is being overseen by Mohadi, and 3,000 out of the 10,000 Zipra members have been identified. So there's a massive number of Zipra people. This will become the biggest political force if these people are allowed. And I think Mnangagwa is concerned. So that is it for today. I'll be back later in the evening to talk about Ms. Matapo. Thank you very much, everybody, and a good morning to you all.